Hey, Wild Mount. Yeah. Hey, Wild Mountain. How you doing tonight? If it is night on your end. Um, where's my stylus? Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I found my stylus. But yeah, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you for showing up. My name is Jamerson. I am an artist. Today I am drawing Xenos from Final Fantasy 14. If you don't know who it is or what game it is. I was planning on doing something else, but after looking at the art, I figured I just might as well go ahead and work on this some more. Yeah. Oh, my noodles. Okay, I am back I got my food. I haven't eaten since I got back here, back home. You said I haven't played Final Fantasy, but it looks really good so far. Yeah. Well, there's multiple games in the series, and like they're all different. If you haven't played all of them, if you're talking about 14, 14 is pretty good so far. I haven't actually completed it yet. I'm still on the first expansion. Yeah, I'm still in the first expansion. I need to catch up before this Endwalker one comes out. Oh, wait. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to. Improve. Try to go outside my comfort zone for this one. Because if you can see from my older artworks that I make art a certain way, so I'm just trying a different method. This go this time around. Try to make it more peachy, right? That makes sense. So I would like to make a living off of my art. Some of my favorite artists. So I'm getting married soon, so when I have a family, gotta think about the future. And I wouldn't want to like I like my kids to be proud of me, or be hopeful that they can achieve their dreams. So I gotta set that example for them. Well, thank you. And you make art too? Are you from which tribe? What type of art do you make? And and I'm assuming by you saying you're trying to get into art, you're saying that like you have no experience in art at all? And thank you for the congratulations. So we're about to get married this month, actually. At the end of this month, so all hands on deck right now. So it's about to get chaotic. Super chaotic. But I think everything's gonna go well. We both level-headed. We're adaptable too. You say right now I'm just going over fundamentals again. I did art and conquered it, but then dropped it, so I'm trying to get back into it. Ah, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm sort of in the same boat. I've been drawing all my life. I went to school for game art and design, but at a certain point, like even though I never really dropped making art, I did leave my passion for it for a little while. But I think after finding, I don't know if you know this artist named Overlord JC. I was finding his stream, my passion for it has kind of been reignited. I mean, if you haven't heard of him, I would highly suggest like checking out his streams. He is super pro art. He is for the artists. So, and if you ever need critiques for your stuff, he definitely does not mind giving you his opinions on your art. I've done it several times. And he's definitely a professional artist. Yeah, he's pretty dope. And he's also friends with a bunch of other artists too that are really good, each with like their own disciplines. Like right now, they're doing like, if you ever want to put your, oh yeah, secret rings. Yeah. Sorry for the noise. The computer I put together is kind of messy. Well, it keeps disconnecting. Sorry. Is it nice? Hold this tablet a certain way. Not hold it, but like have it a certain way so it won't. So it'll register and then it won't disconnect. I feel like, have I heard about No Dotty? I feel like I seen that name for it. He makes he has like a comic series, or not really a comic series, but like he has these characters where like one of them is like alternate universe of another character, but he's not like the main edition. I feel like I know what you're talking about. Like a character's name is Dee or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like I'm not. I'm pretty sure I follow him. But if that's the person you're talking about, yeah, he or she definitely has dope art. I like their style. Very child, I guess. That makes sense. An Akira AU? Like Akira that's in the anime? I didn't know that. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, there's a lot of dope artists that I follow. So, like I follow JC, like I said, he's dope. I follow Chamba, Bure, Rob. Rob's my favorite artist. Oh, actually, Hank Beard. I love his stuff. Yeah, it's just they're all very good artists, and they all follow each other. So, if you like any of those artists, you're bound to see them or hear them on their streams. Yeah, that's good to hear that you're getting back to the fundamentals. It's always I need to do that one of these days, so I can get re-familiar with stuff. With this wedding coming up, I have to put that wayside. But yeah, I kind of been wanting to do that so I can improve it better. I know I'm weak with hands and proportions and feet. And what's something else? Those are the main things that. My mic's on. Those are the main things I need to work on. So, this is definitely something I am looking forward to do in the future. Oh yeah, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Yeah, I like some of the music on the thing. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a huge Sonic fan, but I was when I was younger. That was one of the first games that I played. I still remember when I got a Sonic Adventure 2 battle at a flea market. I played the freak out of that game. The fuck out of that game. Yeah, like, I mean, for me, like, since I played it when I was younger, I was very impressionable, so I enjoyed them much more than I would now. Like, when I played Sonic Adventure 2, which before that point was my favorite game ever. Before I played it again, I mean, it was my favorite game ever. Then I played it again because a friend of mine's girlfriend at the time had a copy of it. Oh my god. And so I played it again and it was completely trash. Guys, bro, I am not even doing anything. I guess I can't just press on it. I gotta have my hand lightly up there. But yeah, games are trash. Games are trash. And I'm sad about it. I see all these people slandering Sonic, and all I could say is, I was like, yeah, he doesn't have the best games. And it's very sad to see that. But hopefully these rumors about Sonic Rangers is true is it being like open world. I'm hoping that it's. I hope it really. I don't really care that it's open world. I just care that, you know, they're doing. It's going. I hope that it's good. I can't really give my hopes up because I just don't know. Sonic. I've been disappointed so much. Well, thanks for the follow, Mountain. I appreciate it. I'm just hoping Sonic, the game is good. I'm praying. So I haven't really been excited for a Sonic game in years. Like I'm not even Sonic for the Sonic Mania game. Like I hear it's been good, but like I haven't played it. Even though I got it for free, I should play it. But it still, like, I'm not excited to go play it. Because, you know, Sonic has a reputation of being bad. It sucks for that game because it's made by a fan, which is great. Which I thought it was always cool that Sega did that, like a fan make a game. Oh yeah. And you know the crazy part? This is how much of a fan I am of Sonic. Like, I know most of the lyrics to these songs. So I used to practice them all the time when I was younger. Back in like the old YouTube days. Like, that's how much of a fan. Like, I know the lyrics to this one. What other songs do I know? Yeah, that's one of the things I like about Sonic. Like, when I was younger, that's what I would always say. Yeah, the game's might not be that good, but the songs are great. But now, me, way older now, I realize that that's not really a good reason to play Sonic games. No, I just hope they Sega or just taking their time. They was taking their time with this new game they're coming out with soon. I don't know the lyrics to Endless Possible. I know like a little bit of it, but I don't know all of it. That was when I was starting to fall off with Sonic around that area. What game was before that one? Unleash. Like, so I didn't have a lot of money, so I couldn't really. Oh my god. I don't think I have endless possibilities up there. I really need to go back and add some more songs for this. I need to get all these knuckles. Like when I was younger, I've always wanted to. Like after I heard like, you know, I've always wanted to work at Sega so I can make Sonic games. But like after, because like, I got some cool ideas. That would be cool. Cause like, you know, like what Sega should be doing. Like, you know, obviously they're having a hard time making like a Sonic game for Sonic, and a lot of people have, like, a lot of these YouTubers, they've made like videos talking about what they're going wrong, and I completely understand it. Like, it's hard to make a game for a character that moves so fast. Do you think a Sonic movie could be good? I've heard the first one is pretty decent. So, like, it wasn't terrible. So, I mean, I haven't seen the first one, so I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like it could be good. They play their cards right. A friend of mine who's also a Sonic fan. He watched it. He watched the first one. He said it was pretty good, and he's very excited for the sequel. So I'm go off of his word. But yeah, I mean, even when I was aware, I feel like it will be good. So I've heard good things about the Sonic movie. I still haven't seen it, so I'll probably wait until freaking um the movie comes out to start watching it. Yeah, I have so many interesting ideas that they could do. Like Sega really needs to like, they got all these other characters in the Sonic universe that they could be using. So okay, there's Sonic's not working. Let's use these other characters. Like make a game for Tails or something like that. There's a lot of things you could do for Tails. Like they did it once, they could do it again. They did the same thing for Knuckles, and it's chaotic. Like, I just don't understand. Like, and now that like mobile games, like they could do or there's this endless shooters, space shooters things for Tails, and see like his thing is like flying planes, especially in these later games. Like they could definitely do something with that. Like make some type of mobile game. Nah, fuck this mobile games. Just like another Sonic and Tails team up game could be. Yeah, I mean, well, what I'm talking about is like just a solo Tails game, but there's a lot of potential in the Sonic franchise, and Sega is just squandering it. Like they're kind of doing something now, cause like I heard it from a YouTuber, a gaming YouTuber that reviews and like reports on video game stuff on his channel. I don't know if it was him or it was another YouTuber that was talking about the franchise, but I definitely agree that like Sega needs to stop. Which is Sega's issue is like they're trying to like play up this nostalgia too much, and they need to stop it. I definitely agree. And what they did with Sonic Mania, and they had Sonic Forces. Like they need to keep making like these classic Sonic games. So they basically need to do like one classic Sonic game and then one modern Sonic game. If that makes sense. Uh-oh. Did my stream stop? That's weird. That was weird. My stream definitely didn't stop. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, that was definitely weird. Oh well, I stopped moving it because I was checking to make sure uh it wasn't it didn't stop. Sorry, it's hard for me to get out what I say sometimes. But yeah, I'm definitely moving it now. Should be moving soon. Yeah, okay, I see it. Maybe lagging a little bit because I have it on delay. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, they're just Sega's just squandering the franchise. They're not making it to his, like, using it to his fullest potential. Like, they're just too busy trying to, like, experiment too much. Who would I cast in a Sonic movie as Sonic? I don't know. I never really thought about it. I don't know who it was again. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. If you're talking about like voice acting, I've always liked the what's his name? The guy who voiced him in like voiced him before Colors. I think his name was Jason Griffith or something like that. I've always liked his voice for Sonic. And nothing wrong, nothing against Roger Craig Smith, but I've always liked that era of voice acting for Sonic games. Plus, I like the way he voiced Shadow. Like I said, I don't like Shadow's current voice actor voice. The way it sounds now, it's too edgy. It's garbage to me. Like I don't understand why they made his voice like that. That's not the Shadow that I know. And that's when I knew Sonic's not for me anymore. Or at least it's starting it's starting to not be for me. John Boyega? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think John Boyega would do it, because I don't think he fits for it. I don't know. Really, the only movie I've seen him in is Star Wars. Even though, like, he's one of my favorite actors. And that's mainly because of like the stuff he does outside of acting. He's honestly a great person. And I love how he handles stuff that he does. But other than that, I don't. In my opinion, I don't think he'd be a good role for it. But I love to always be proven wrong. So I don't mind. I definitely don't mind. But I don't even know if he's a Sonic fan, to be honest. I mean, it's not out the realm of possibility for him to do it, because, you know, he did just, he worked on Star Wars, so, you know, he's obviously a nerd. Or he's a fan of, you know, video games and that stuff. I know this song. We will escape from the city. Yeah, I know all these songs. I'm honestly surprised I don't have like any of the Knuckles Pumpkin Hill songs up there. Like I was listening to Art Shimmer earlier today, and I heard it up there. I was like, why don't I have the song up there? British voice? I'm trying to imagine Sonic with like a British sounding voice. I think Sonic has more of a American like voice. If that makes sense. It's just because of his personality, really. But like I said, I love to be proven wrong. They can pull it off. I definitely wouldn't want. You know what I wonder? I wonder if Sega is the engine that they're using for this new Sonic game. I wonder if they're using the Yakuza engine. I wonder if they're trying to, if they are, they're definitely taking a note from Capcom. Because after RE7, Capcom was like, yeah, we're just going to use this engine for everything. That they did. They used it on DMC5, Resident Evil 8, all the remakes that came out after 7, 2, and 3. Capcom leading the charge for Japanese video game resurgence, which is great because the companies are kind of slacking in earlier years. Escape from the city. And another thing, I would love for like the other characters to be a part of the story more often. And that's another reason why I want like Tails to have his own game, because like it just feels like, you know, they're kind of just, they don't exist anymore. So that's what it kind of feels like. Like Force is just garbage. Like they really, oh my god, Sega really dropped the ball with that game. Like I don't care what anybody says, that game is not good to me. For the simple fact that they literally gave us what we wanted. They let us make our own Sonic game. And then they forgot to do one thing, just to give us multiplayer so we can figure what's the whole point of creating a fan character if we can't take that online. Like we're gonna use it in game in the story. Why would I do that? There's literally no reason for me to play the game if I can make a fan character and I can't use it online and beat my friends in the game. Like I would have bought the game. Oh, hold on, babe. Hold on, give me 1 second. I was talking about forces. Alright, I'm sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, I was talking about forces. Like, they really dropped the ball with that. Like, you know, when forces first were being revealed, I was like, oh shit, this is about to be real. Like, Sonic losing to Eggman, got all his villains coming back to beat his ass, got a villain that's, like, faster than Sonic. Even though it's not, that part was not all that interesting, because it's sort of like the Flash problem, CW's Flash problem. Shouldn't have. But yeah, you know, it was like it was basically, it was still interesting, and like it looked really good, and like, you know, Sonic Mania was announced, so people were on the high. at that point. I was like, man, maybe Sega's actually doing something right. And like they revealed there's you can make your own character. Like come on, Sega. Like in this day and age, like that would have been okay in the early 2000s, but we're in an age where multiplayer is everything, and like this is common sense. Like I don't get it. I don't understand. I would have loved to be a fly on the wall when they made that decision, because I want to understand why they fumbled the bag there. Like I would have paid money. I would have bought the game just to play online to beat my friends with my game. I would have loved to play it. I mean, I got the game for free now. I still haven't played it. Well, no, I played a little bit. And it's not that interesting. It's just so crazy. They really fumbled the bag with that. That's all. That's all I have to say about that. And like, okay, no, I'm gonna talk some more about it. And like, another thing that they kind of messed up on was, like in the story. Wait. Yeah, like it's just, I don't know. It's just they just have poor planning, like, cause I watched tons of videos talking about what went wrong with those games. And like it's the same. It's like as I've always had an issue of not being able to, they don't have like good planning. That's what I'm saying, because they could never meet deadlines. The same thing that happened with Sonic 02. Well, not Sonic 02. Sonic Adventure 2. Like they were having really trouble. That's why like when you see that game, that it's kind of wonky. And like I noticed it when I was little, but I never really gave it much thought until like years later. Like Sega's always had an issue with like planning and meeting deadlines. They like it's surprising they even able to like put out games. Yeah, it's just like with Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, I think that's what the game is called. Like that game was like doomed to fail because like Sega kind of like screwed the dudes over, because apparently that game was supposed to have like way more than what it got in like the final version. So now that company has to have that freaking not scarred, but that on their resume now. I just hope this new Sonic game is good. Can't wait to see what it is. Like I just look at Sega sometimes. They have all the opportunity. They have the characters. They have the Chaotix, which is supposed to be a private eye team. They could make a game like a mystery game off of those characters, or like, yeah. I don't get it. Like, I can make like some sort of visual novel with those characters or something. They really fumbling bag, but they're trying to make they're focusing too much on like this whole speed and platforming thing, but they don't even have to do that. like Nintendo made a game for uh for Toad. It was just puzzling. That's all it was. Making puzzles. Like, why can't y'all do that? Why can't y'all do something like that? Well, not exactly like that, but like do something different. You gotta go outside their comfort zone. And maybe that's what they've been doing, because like they've been focused a lot on Yakuza, and honestly, it's making them money. I won't deny that. So maybe that's what they're trying to do. Hopefully that's what is working out for them. And PSO2 is coming out. I never played that game or been into it, but I know it's a moneymaker according to a streamer that I watch. Yeah, it's just I think it's finally back, and I just wish the best. Cause they used to be my favorite, but now it's Capcom, because they have characters that I actually like, and they actually have good games. Like, for instance, Street Fighter 4. That shit was good. But without Street Fighter 4, you wouldn't be hearing this song right now. Like this song is hot. You can't tell me nothing. You really need to play more games to understand this stuff. What stuff are you talking about? Like how games work, or if that's what you're trying to say, you don't have to play games to understand stuff. Well, I just definitely yes you do. Yes you do. Yes. In order to understand them, you need to play them. I'll take that back. I was about to give you bad advice, but there's are YouTubers that make videos explaining this stuff about these franchises, like this dude named Gamers Toolkit. He explains, like, he does various videos talking about how certain games work. Like, for instance, just like Cap. The importance of multiplayer. Yeah, I mean, well, you don't really have to play games to like understand that type of stuff. You just gotta look at the climate of things. Like in the last in the last decade, like actually ever since Modern Warfare 4 came out, like the gaming industry has gone on this path of like multiplayer being like an important component of gaming, because like there hasn't been a game since then that hasn't tried to shoehorn a multiplayer component, whether it was like some sort of like, well, actually not Sega, Nintendo, they don't really care too much about multiplayer, but even now they're starting to like get heavy into like the multiplayer scene, like, you know, with Smash Bros and like all these other Mario Party stuff and whatnot. But yeah, it's like it's the new like couch co-op, 4-player co-op, basically. It's just, if you think about it in like a business standpoint, it's the smartest thing to do for the company. Like right now, Sega, they put out a Virtua Fighter 5, which is an old game that they like remade and redid in the new engine, and they gave it for free on PSN if you have PS Plus. So if you already have PS Plus right now, you don't have to pay for it. and that's a smart move right there. Yeah, this is like, there's value in like these single player games. I won't lie about that, but like these nowadays people, um, people like multiplayer games more than single player games, or more people play multiplayer games, um, than single player games. I feel, at least. Don't quote me on it. I'm not sure what the numbers are for it, but I feel like nowadays multiplayer is king, basically, or queen, whichever one you prefer. And I feel like it's because oh, I got sneeze. Bless me. I feel like it's because people like I want to say it's like people. I got sneeze again. Oh my god. Oh, great. And the sneeze went away. It'll probably come back soon. But oh, it's coming back. Bless me again. I'm sorry. Sorry for ASMR sneeze. Uh, thank you. Thank you. Um, where was I at? I was saying, why I think people like multiplayer more. It's just multiplayer is it's like a kind of a casual thing, if that makes sense. Like you could just drop in, drop out to play like in multiplayer. Where like if you're playing single player, you have to invest your time into it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So like for instance, if you're playing like Call of Duty, you could just but you have to work in like an hour. You could play a quick game of like 2 or 3 games of Call of Duty or Apex Legends, and then you could stop right there. But in a single player game, you have to like find a save point or get to a good spot, or like you're so invested in a certain point you don't want to quit, but you gotta leave, and then you ended up staying a little while, and then you're late for your bus to get to work. Um, and that's not good because you got bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? Basically, uh, multiplayers is much more convenient, and I believe that's why people prefer multiplayer games over single player games sometimes. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm making sense. I'm glad I'm making sense. Yeah, so I watch because one of the things I want to do, I've always wanted to do, and I'm still hoping that I'm going to get a chance to do it. Is I want to make a game of myself, so I immerse myself in like all these how-to gaming uh channels or people that make games. Like I follow them closely or something like that, or I look up stuff about how a game was made or the development of how a game was made, just so I can understand like how making a game works or something like that. And that's one advice that I've learned from some YouTubers I watch, that you gotta surround yourself and like in the stuff that you want to be. Look at me, giving life lessons. Look at that. That's some more knowledge that I learned. That I'm actually, because that's why I started like really following that art streamer that I was telling you about over with JC, because like he's really passionate about making art, and I feel like at that point when I found out my passion for art was not really all that great. Like I still had it, but it wasn't that great. Um, but he kind of reignited my watching stuff, because his passion is kind of infectious, and so I follow him, and I try my best to um surround myself with like art that I want to create and art that I want to create. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, I got some neat ideas that I would um that I would love to work on. It just takes time to do it. Like I've had this one idea for years. Like I don't want to say it because like there's this saying I saw on the internet. It's like if you give people your ideas, like I just don't want the idea out there, but I have it written down. So yeah. Yeah, like I'm not much of a talker in the streams, but I always try to like watch your stuff or listen to it while I'm working. I'm at my day job. It's very inspiring. Actually, oh so mountain or mountains. I don't know which one you prefer to be called. But yeah, what like are you? Cause you said that you're like getting back to your art fundamentals. So I was wondering like, are you like planning on like pursuing a career in art, or are you just doing it as a hobby? Oh, where? Yeah, what are your plans for art? And also, what do you have any ideas for your name change? Ooh, TV animation. Okay, okay. That's one of the things. Animation is one of the things that I love to see it, and I always hope to um being to be I always hope that I would be able to get to that level, but it's so very tedious to animate. Like I've done it a couple of times. The end result is always cool to look at, but boy, it's very tiring. Uh, you was gonna go to law school and then just help out of that. Oh God, law school. I never went to law school, but I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I didn't even like the art school that I went to. But I mean, how long were you in law school? At least you in there for a good while. At least you got some knowledge of the how law works. That makes sense. Zoom out so I can see how that thing looks. I need to blend this a little bit. It's too choppy. No, you got accepted last month, but then got scared about going to law for like moral reasons and then just pivoted. Understandable. Understandable. Congratulations, you got accepted into it. But yeah. All I can say is it's your life. And if you don't want to go to law school, you don't have to go to law school. So I know this one artist, in JC's stream. Her name is Juby, and she used to be a dentist, or she was going to be a dentist, but she stopped doing it, or she dropped out of school, or I don't remember this story exactly. All I know is that she was either a dentist or she was trying to be a dentist, but she either didn't drop out of school or she became a dentist but then stopped being one. I don't exactly remember. But it will. You just gotta be you gotta hope for the best, but also you know, always be prepared for the worst. So until you're, thank you. Yeah, I'm really trying to go like real paintery like, if that makes sense. Cause usually my art looks like more like this or something around this. Now what you're about to see is a pinup. It's loading right now. Yeah, my art looks more something like this usually. Yeah, looks more like that usually, but I kind of want to make something else, or make something in a different, paint in a different way. Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Now we get into the non-Sonic music.
That's it.
Oh, is it? Oh my god. So in my mouth. This is like kind of that song from the Jet Set Radio Challenge. Oh my god. Come on. Damn Star Wars. Where let me do anything to it?
I'm trying to wreck everything I touch, crush it in my clutch, no respect for no act, renegade in my city, get back. I ain't broke, I hate capital, speak integrity and work radical, elemental down to basic functions, resistant like tungsten, conducting experiments and lunges for my territory. It's the west side, know a horror story, your most muscle is mandatory to obtain glory.
Keep disconnecting, come on. I love this song. Come on, man. Keep it low. Did I say thank you for saying the armor looks great? If I haven't. Sometimes I forget. I kinda know this song by heart. I like singing it though. Okay, cool. This is Shall Never Surrender from Devil May Cry series. My older brother. As one. Those that are damned. Show mercy. For we have none. Us we go. How did I get that paintery style? Well, to be honest, I don't exactly know, because I'm kind of just going off my knowledge of like how to paint and whatnot. But hold on, once this thing saves, I can explain it. Well, because obviously I'm in Cook Studio Paint, so the brush I'm using is like this watercolor opaque brush, and I'm kind of just using it, but you can like get it in like any other way. But like I said, I'm using this opaque watercolor brush, and I'm just messing with the settings over here to make sure like it paints in a certain way. And so like what I did for this piece here is that I basically I sketched this. Wait, hold on. What is this? What is this? Well, I basically sketched it out before I did anything, to make sure I got the correct posing and whatnot. I had to fix the arm before I did anything, did any line work. I make sure that like everything was straight. I had to fix the arm because that's how he's posing in the trailer. And then once I did that, I started doing the lines. I started doing the lines here, and then I added not color. I did the values first. What is going on? Okay. Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I started adding value to the character. And basically, if values is basically, light and darkness and whatnot. And then I did the color. What is this? Oh, this is some other extra value shit. I didn't add this to it. I don't remember adding that to it. But anyways, and then I added some color to the values, the shadows and light, to get to this right here. And then I made a new layer with like all of this right here minus the background, and to get this right here. And then once and that's when the road work started. I should have did this. Because I've heard some artists they increase the size of the image when they start doing like details, like I'm doing right now. So I do that and see. it's loading right now. Once it loads, I'll explain further how I do all this. Okay. And so basically what I did after that, once I got like this new layer right here of like all this other stuff minus the background, I basically went in the painting, like I'm painting this on one layer right now, and I'm basically using what I have here and then like basically like painting it using the colors around the area. So like for instance, zooming on the face here, like I started with the hair, and so as you can see, I just used the colors around the hair, and I always like it's very hard for me to, but that's how I got to this point. As far as how exactly I got to it, I just kept in mind where the light is coming from and like how dark the shadows need to be at a certain point. Because for instance, let's use this strand of hair right here. Cause I know the light is hitting this one, and so therefore it needs to be like some sort of dark part to like separate it, if that makes sense. And if you're doing something like this where it's like, yeah, this is the darkest part of this part of the hair, if you need to like have like something reflecting next to it, because that's how light works. But also I think of it as how I separate something, two dark things from each other. See, this is dark and then this area is dark. So when you zoom out, you could tell that it's like separated. Yeah, no problem. I don't mind. I could put this little breakdown on my YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube channel where I post like art stuff and video games. But yeah, it's not a very good explanation. I wish I knew more art terms. I wish I knew like how um how to explain it well enough. And that's why I suggest like checking out JC stream, because he knows how to break stuff down. He knows how to explain stuff. He could definitely tell you, like, if you want to see how you're improving, he'll definitely, if you ask for it, he'll definitely tell you where you can improve on. Sorry, taking a little break. Cause I haven't eaten since I got home. Yeah, I've just been this whole time I've just been painting over this thing, and each time I always keep in mind of like always keep in mind where the light is shining on something and the material of the thing of the object I'm painting on. For instance, like these gold stuff, like I have to paint these thinking like it's gold, and like the way gold works, the material, like how it's painted, like so, yeah, I really did myself with gold. But a good example is like this one right here. Like the way the golds work is like you get like a solid gold color, and what you want to do is like you do like a light gold and then like a dark gold and like another like difficult or something like that. Hopefully I'm explaining that right. It's kind of hard for me to explain. I'm trying my best. Yeah, it's just you just gotta, when you're, that's one of the things you gotta realize about art when if you're gonna keep continuing like down the path of the artist. You're always learning and you always have to practice and keep stuff in mind. And eventually you get to a point where like it's just second nature. Like, for instance, it's like second nature for me. It's like like for muscles, it's like I've always like, whenever I draw muscles for people, but I've always like, for some reason I've always not detailed it, shown it in detail, or I've always been able to show the detail because I practice it so much. Oh yeah, no, of course. Like I don't mind saying it. It's just I'm trying to practice it, like, because I have a hard time like expressing what I want to say. So I'm just using this Twitch stream, or any of my streams to, get a good practice at speaking. I'm not much of a speaker when I'm not streaming, and just making sure that. Yeah. So that. Yeah, I've been working on this thing for a couple of weeks now. The smell of the game. This is who you are. Whoa, what's that? Why is it? It's probably wrong. Oh, that's probably why it's doing that. Because I increased the resolution of the painting. I was wondering why I was doing that. If I don't need a you, we already know the time you are crazy. My heart is crazy. I don't need a you, Gonna smell of the game. Come on, Control Z, go back. What am I? What am I? What am I? What am I? Mankind knew that they cannot change society on themselves. They blame the beast. The
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing.
Ooh, no! Didn't mean to do that. You will never let me disappear. I'm blazing. You, my heart is blazing. You know what tell me I need a new world of you. We both smell of that. Both smell of that. Both smell of that. Know the smell of that game. I'll probably be streaming for another 30 minutes before I get off, cause I gotta work in the morning. Wait, is that the Good to Go song? Oh no, I gotta stop this one. Cause of the copyrights. No. Oh, that's fine. I don't know the lyrics to this one. Okay, cool. Oh man, that's too bright. Oops. Yeah, Crash Party. They're the GOAT in the Sonic music business. I know this song too. And I get to I just want try to keep doing everything I want to find you. Everything that I can make my kingdom. Hey all, welcome to the goodness near. I know other things in faith and fear. Sky, faith that you can die. You can pass, gone. When you cloud high, you can wait. I'll say each and every one. There is one in my way to you. It's fine. I keep losing every inch. I will find you. Everything what I command. My kingdom. That's a night. Night of it. On the night of it, that's a it's a massive force of a falling power. I say each and every there is one. I just want trying to do every the power behind you. Ever since that I'm the thing that I command. Just tonight, tonight as it the best song ever. But there is the darkness and silence to the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a thrill, my heart. It's all so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, let me know what else cry. Butcher the song. I don't care. It's a good song. I gotta sing it. Snake eater. Someday You grow through the rain. Someday you'll be on a dream farm.
It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snaking it up. I'm still in a dream, snaking it up.
The best song ever. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Right there. Hello. There. Right there. Come on. Right there. Come on. Right. Come on. Come on. Oh, this song is copyrighted. Let's get this one too. Excuse me. Oh my god.
When those voices deep within bring you down to your knees again, redemption calls unto all of those who persist with the strength of the few. Don't come to question all that you've known. Remember, you are not alone. I will be here, standing beside you. There is no mountain too tall to overcome. We will be as one. You will rise again. Don't come to question all that you've known. Remember, you are not alone. I will be here, standing beside you. There is no mountain too tall to overcome. We will be as one. You will rise again.
Okay, I'm going to end the stream here because I have to go to bed. And that's it. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow between 10 and 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time Standard. I am going to post. I'm gonna post this archive here on YouTube for people who didn't get to see it. Yeah, thank you, Mountain. Wow, Mountain Times. Yeah, for following. Appreciate the conversation. Hope to see you tomorrow. I always say follow me on Twitter because that's when I post when I am live up here. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for showing up. Follow me on my social medias and whatnot. How do I stop this? Okay, thanks. Bye, guys.